Welcome back to Go With Us, and this is everything you really need to know this week in Pokemon Go from September the 8th all the way until September the 15th. Let's get straight into our calendar now, and starting off on Monday at 10 a.m, we are going to get our Adventure Sync rewards. Remember that if you walk 5 kilometers in a week, you're going to get about 20 Pokeballs. If you walk over 25, you're going to get 20 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, and a random item such as some Stardust rare candy, as well as a 5-kilometer egg. But if you walk over 50 kilometers, you will get 20 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, but you will get a guaranteed 10-kilometer egg. Of course, the Tales of Transformation season has just turned over, so the Pokemon hatching from the 5-kilometer Adventure Sync egg is going to be Omanyte, Kabuto, Elekid, Magby, and more. And for the 10-kilometer Adventure Sync eggs, you're going to get Aerodactyl, Dradagon, Tinkatink, and more. That is not the only thing happening on Monday. Remember that there will be a Max Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, and this week is going to be featuring Trubbish in its Dynamax form. Remember, Trubbish can go into D-Max Garbodor, and unfortunately, D-Max Garbodor as a poison type attacker is not very good at all, and it's not a great defender. However, it is a solid healer if you ever want to use it in certain niche scenarios. But remember, we are going to get Gigantamax Garbodor in the near future, so to be honest, this D-Max Garbodor is probably a bit of a skip. Let's look at raids for this week. In 5-star raids, it looks like we have Palkia. That's going to be lasting all the way until the 16th, and it's a great opportunity to get candy for Palkia for the raid hour, which we will touch on in a little bit. Then coming into mega raids on Tuesday the 9th at 10 a.m. is going to be Mega Pidgeot again, as well as Mega Gyarados. Mega Pidgeot is actually one of the best flying type attackers in the game. I think it's currently in the top 10 and the 8th spot if I'm not mistaken. And even Mega Gyarados, we know we just had the Mega Gyarados raid day, but guys, this Pokemon is a very, very good all-rounder. It's one of the best water type attackers in the game, one of the best dark type attackers in the game, and even in the Mega Master League, whenever that does come around, all of the pros really recommend using this Pokemon because it has enough bulk, but also it has some key wins against certain Pokemon in that meta. On top of those raids, the Pokemon Concierge event will be starting, which will be featuring a new costume shiny with a boost, which is going to be Psyduck with a swim ring. The bonuses for that event are going to be 2x catch candy. Your buddy's going to bring you items more often. Remember, at Ultra Buddy, your Pokemon will start to bring you souvenirs. There are a total of 15 souvenirs in the game if you're a collector, and it doesn't end there, because as much as there is a shiny boost on that Psyduck with the swim ring, it also has a chance to have a special background, which would probably make this one of the rarest Pokemon in the game, especially if you got the Shundo, for example. In 1-star raids, we will feature Pikachu, Magikarp, and Shinx, and 3-star raids is going to be Arcanine, Dragonite, and Luxray. If you're watching this from Sunday, we are actually dropping a full breakdown of this event and your best chance at getting that Psyduck with the swim ring. Please check it out up here once we have uploaded it. Then, the big one on Tuesday. The Spotlight Hour on Tuesday the 9th is going to be a Trubbish Spotlight Hour, and it's going to be featuring the bonus of 2x catch Stardust. Trubbish is a permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon yielding 750 Stardust per catch. Because of the bonus in this hour, which is going to be 2x catch Stardust, it's now going to be 1,500 Stardust per catch. Guys, if you run a star piece for that entire hour, every single Trubbish you catch is going to grant you 2,250 Stardust, and if you're extremely lucky and it happens to be cloudy weather outside, which is going to boost poison types, guys, every single Trubbish you catch on a star piece is going to grant you 2,812 Stardust per catch. Guys, that is ridiculous. Please, this is unmissable. If this is one Spotlight Hour you're gonna play in the last 3 months, if you never play Spotlight Hours, this is the one to play. It is very, very important, especially if you're new players trying to build up your Stardust bank. As we know, Stardust is one of the hottest commodities in the game. More importantly though, on top of the huge Stardust gains, part of the Concierge event is granting us 2x candy for every single catch, which means we have a huge opportunity to get the candy as well as XL candy for the G-Max Garbodor, which will be coming in the game very soon. Remember to Mega Evolve a level 3 poison type Mega. There are only 3 in the game that you could use, which is going to be Mega Venusaur, Mega Beedrill, as well as Mega Gengar. Then back to our calendar on September the 10th, which is going to be Wednesday, we have a featured raid hour just like it was last week for Origin Form Palkia. Guys, this Pokemon is incredibly good in the game. As of the meta shakeup right now, Origin Palkia is currently in the 2nd spot, which means it's the 2nd best Pokemon to use in the entirety of the Master League, which is absolutely incredible. And even though we mentioned the other form of Palkia earlier, you can see that in the Master League right now, it's currently ranked 17th as well, guys. An incredible Pokemon. Origin Form Palkia and the Water type category as a raid attacker is currently ranked 30, but in the Dragon type category, guys, it is ranked 9th. It is one of the best Dragon type attackers in the game simply because of that Spatial Rend, and it doesn't end there, guys, because Spatial Rend is an adventure effect which increases the radius of Pokemon that is spawning around you, which is a great thing to use, for example, in this Trubbish Spotlight Hour that we just spoke on. The more Trubbish you catch, the more Pokemon you catch in that radius, the more benefits. Then, last but not least, we have Shadow Raids going down for the entirety of this week. In 1-star Shadow Raids, we have Shadow Bellsprout, Shadow Apom, Shadow Seedot, as well as Shadow Teddiursa. Also look out for the Shadow Bellsprout. It's a pretty good grass and poison type attacker particularly, but remember, if you do get something like a 13-13-13, remember to purify it because it is confirmed that Mega Victory Bell will be coming to the game at some point. A huge opportunity to try and get that. In 3-star Shadow Raids, we have Shadow Absol, Shadow Whirlipede, as well as Shadow Girafarig. And on the weekends only for the month of September, it looks like Shadow Regirock will be returning. Not a very good Pokemon in the rock type category, so probably more of a Dex entry. Then back to our calendar, the rest of the week is pretty chill, to be honest, although it ends with an absolute banger, which is gonna be Flabebe Community Day on Sunday, September the 14th, running in a 3-hour time frame from 2 to 5. The main bonuses for that event is that it's gonna be quarter egg hatch distance, it's gonna be 2 times catch candy for catching Pokemon. Trainers level 31 and up will receive more chance of XL candy. As usual, lure modules will last for 3 hours. Incenses will last for 3 hours, but that does not include the daily incense. We get 1 additional special trade per day. Trades will cost 50% less Stardust, and the featured attack for Floette going to Florges is going to be Chilling Water, which in trainer battles is going to do 60 power, and it's going to lower the opposing's attacks by 1 stage, as well as in gyms and rage is going to do 65 power. Guys, Florges is an extremely underrated Pokemon in my opinion. Very, very good in the Go Battle League, and the Master League right now is currently ranked in the 37th spot, which recently it was a lot higher than this because of that fairy typing. It really takes out a lot of the dragons. In the Ultra League, it's currently ranked 65th as of recording this video, and in the Great League, it can even put in some work there at a current ranking of 178. And as a fairy type raid attacker, this was higher on the list, but it's currently in the 37th spot. But because it's going to be a calm day now, Flabebe is not the most common spawn. It's a very, very good budget type raid attacker for you guys to use. We put the card up earlier for the Pokemon Concierge event, but if you guys want to give yourselves the best chance at getting that Swibbring Psyduck with its shiny, please check out that video up here. We're going to leave it as our end screen. Guys, appreciate you. That's everything you really need to know this week in Pokemon Go. Please smash that like and subscribe button. You guys are really enjoying the series. We cannot grow without your help. Please do everything you can to show support. Love you guys. Go with us, and we'll catch you in the next one, baby.